Alright, what's up y'all? My name is Blaqamore. Welcome to New Black Wall Street. In this video we're going to talk about how different times of the year affects the stock market. Like, we're not going to get into like the catalysts, but we're basically talking about just the results. How at certain times of the year the stock market seems to behave the same way at certain times year after year. Okay, and not every year, this is just the majority of the time thing. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. This was about 10 years ago. I'm chilling. I'm posted at either Taco Bell or McDonald's, one of them. Can't remember which. Minding my own business. Well, I guess I wasn't because I was eavesdropping. But the table in front of me, it was these two gentlemen talking. And one of them, he's pretty upset. He was mad because he just lost some money in the stock market. And, you know, so the other guy's asking him what happened. And he's saying how he had got started last year. So that would have been 2006. You know, he got his tax refund check. He said that he usually uses that money to take his family on vacation, but this time he wanted to invest it, and he invested in the stock market. Smart decision. Kudos. So he did a little bit of research. Said it took him, after he got his money, it took him about a month or two to do the research, and he ended up buying his first stock. And I think he said he bought it in April, right? And he said, so he says, like, once summer started and he didn't have to teach anymore. He was a teacher, by the way. He didn't take the vacation. So, and there's no NFL. His favorite shows is up. You know how boring the summer could be. So, you know, of course, he's happy to be off of work, but now he's just bored with nothing to do. So he's watching every single tick of his stocks, which is a bad idea. That'll drive you crazy. Don't do that. Do not do that. Okay, but that's what he's doing. So he's going crazy. Every little movement seems more drastic than it has to be. A 1% move felt like a 10% move because you're watching it every day, all day, going losing your mind. He does this all summer. July comes, market goes down. Not a whole lot, but it seems like a whole lot to him. So he just sells everything and says, fuck it, goes on with his life. Okay? Fast forward to the next year, tax season again. He decides to check the stock market, see how it's been performing, seeing that it was doing well. Say, okay, well, maybe this time around, things will work out better for me. So, the exact same thing happened. He does his research. My bad. He does his research, buys his stocks, watches every tick through the summer because his boy ain't got nothing better to do, and ends up selling it again too soon. He held on an extra month this time. Last time he sold it in July. This time he sold it in August. August just kept going down on him though. So he ends up selling again at a loss. Both these times he sold at a loss. All right. Now, even though that second time I think he dodged a bullet because I think that was like started the beginning of the stock market crash. But that's not the point because he didn't know that. He sold for the wrong reasons. He just selling off of pure price movement. He called himself being an investor, and he sold off of fear. He didn't sell off of any real fundamental reason. Okay, that's not a good thought process to have. All that will work for him that time is not going to work for you if your thought process ain't right. Okay, but anyway, sold at a loss again. Now, so the point of this video, like if he would have seen this video first, he may have been able to manage his expectations a little better. And he also will know that you shall hold on to your positions because the market always bounces back. I told you that in the stock market is rigged video. If you ain't watched it already, go back and watch it. Stock market always bounces back. Okay? So I want to show y'all exactly, because I'll show you better than I can tell you. Seasonality, seasonal trends, right? Stock market. I already wrote it up here because I tried to record this video and things didn't work out, so this is like a re-recording, but I left all the notes up here. So these are all the months, right? January, February, March, April, whatever. Tax season, you know, you get your W-2s of the, but what, like January, the end of January, take you a few weeks to get it. So he did like a month or two of research, and then he bought it, which means he probably bought around March, where we at? March, April-ish, right? Around this time. Boom. Summertime, he's watching every tick. first year, 2006, it was July. That's when he sold it the first time. I think if you go back and check, that probably was, I think that was like the worst time to sell. Best time to buy though. Sold it. Forgets about it, goes on with his life. Come back around the next year, tax season. He's seen that the market did good at the end of the year, up through January. So this through this whole time, like September, October, November, December, through January or whatever. So that inspires him to give it another shot. Does his research, buys around the same time again, late March, early April. Watching every tick again through the summer. This time he holds it for an extra month and sells in August. Once again, like the worst time to do it. But even though I think luck was on his side at that point in time, because I think their real estate crash started to happen. But like I said, the results was right, but the thought process was wrong. All right. So the point of this video is, well, for one, you know that you could probably find stocks for cheap during times where, like, the summertime is a volatile time. There's uncertainty. You see a lot of wild price moves. In bull markets, a lot of pullbacks happen in the summer, or it could be flat in the summer. And in bear markets, that's when the stock market seems to lose its most value and the fastest. It goes down the most during the summer months in general. Okay, so that's to say, you know, maybe you're thinking about buying stocks, you could probably find some cool little deals during the summer. But more importantly, if you own stocks already, or if you're about to buy it, towards the end of the spring, perhaps you should get some insurance. What's insurance for stocks? Put options. What are put options? So let's say you own stock ABC and it's at $100 a share. You could buy a put option 12 months out at $100 strike. And I'm gonna do another video on more details of the option, but you'll get it at like $100 strike. So meaning if that stock goes down to like $20, but it's within that 12-month period, you have the right to sell that stock at $100. It's just like insurance for anything else. You buy a car, you need insurance. You get a house, you need insurance. Same thing. You're essentially buying a business, so you buy stocks, get insurance on it, so you don't lose a lot of money just in case. And that's just something to consider when certain times of the year happen, or if you think a bear market might be ahead. It's just something to consider. All right. What else did I want to drive home? Oh, so also, I have prepared for you each month how the stock market performs in each month for the past 20 plus years. So it's like a chart, and I have like January of 2017, January 2016, 2015, all the way back to the early 90s of how the stock market performed in that particular month. And so it'll say something to the effect of January has been a profitable month 65% of the time over the past 20 plus years, returning an average of 5% or something. Those aren't real numbers, but that's just an example of how it is. And I had that for every month over the past 20 plus years. And I also include in that individual stocks that are likely to go up the most in the next upcoming quarter. And I'm gonna filter out all stocks that don't have positive uptrending cash flow. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of research on it, because I'm just giving y'all starting points so y'all can do your own homework. You want to learn how to research it, continue watching my videos, get every ebook and every course that I'll offer as they come out. So yeah, like I said, this is just I want this video to, what I want you to take away from this is you need to know how to manage your expectations. There's going to be times where the stock market is going to let you down. There's going to be times where it does better than you expect. Just manage your expectations. Get insurance when necessary with the put options that I explained to you. Don't make the rookie mistake of buying because you see that the stock market has been doing good lately. Then when you buy it, you see it's not doing as well, and then you selling it at like the worst possible times. That happens so much. Even like this yearly cycle that I'm talking about. I've seen people do this personally. They'll buy it around tax season, watch it all summer, sell it at the end of the summer, and it just so happens to be the worst time to do it. Okay? I think we've only had 2 summers that gave you positive returns in the stock market over like the past 12 years, and this year could potentially be the third year, and it will happen to be the third year in a row if that is the case, depending how the end of September plays out. Then it'll be the end of the third quarter. But so yeah, like I said, I have that information for y'all. I highly recommend that you get it, and when you get it, print it out so it's tangible, because this isn't exclusive information. This isn't like esoteric. This isn't like a secret, but it's just slept on. It's forgotten about. A lot of things could be avoided and prevented if we would just remember, oh, this usually happens around this time. What am I tripping for? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I highly encourage you to, when you get it, print it out so it's like tangible and physical in front of you as a physical reminder, and not just stuck in digital world. All right, so yeah. newblackwallstreet@gmail.com if you want that document. You know, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll check y'all on the next one.